Hi, I am Mrs. Kareem, Montessori Directors AMI. Today, I would like to share with you the importance of exercises of practical life. As all of us know that child's growth and development depends to a great extent on the environment. The development of his personality cannot take place unless he becomes progressively independent of adults. For this reason, he should be provided with the necessary means for his overall development. Dr. Maria Montessori says, hands are the instrument of man's intelligence. A child desires to work represents a vital instinct. As he cannot organize his personality without work, work becomes fascinating and irresistible when provided with the favorable circumstances. What are the practical life exercises? The simple daily actions performed by the adults in the environment in order to maintain and restore the proper conditions of living are called the practical life exercises. These exercises are real actions performed in real situations. Therefore, their purpose is simple, clear, and concrete. The child is familiar with them. They are easily understood from beginning to end. As they have movements in them, they are good exercises and the child is attracted to them. Practical life exercises should be given to the child to focus, to concentrate and coordinates his movements. He not only coordinates his movements, but he also records the emotions and experiences while coming in contact with the external world. These exercises should be provided to the child within serial order. There should be a sequence of order in everything done. Logical sequence of actions makes the mind of the child becomes orderly and lays the foundation of mathematical mind. Practical life exercises are constructive and creative because they are part of his life. They should aim at helping the child to help himself. He should be able to act independently on his own. These exercises are intelligible to him and build up unity between thought, action, and will. There are 4 main groups of practical life exercises. Number 1, activities called elementary movements. These exercises have simple and basic movements in them like standing, sitting, carrying things, pouring, threading, pegging, unrolling, rolling, unfolding, folding, etc. Number 2, care of person. These are the exercises which pertain to personal hygiene and well-being like washing hands, washing clothes, brushing teeth, polishing shoes, etc. Number 3, care of environment, indoors and outdoors. These exercises help the child to clean the environment around him like sweeping, dusting, arranging flowers, watering plants. Then grace and courtesy. These exercises help the child to gain grace and courtesy as greeting somebody and receiving guests, etc. This refines the spiritual life of the child and helps him in his adaptation to the environment. There are some other exercises like walking on the line and silence game. They give poise and refinement to his movements. Preparing, presenting, and letting the child work with the material is not all. He must be shown how to put back the material in its proper place. There are some rights of the child. they must be remembered. Number 1, right to act independently. Number 2, right to work at his own pace and rhythm. Number 3, right to repeat the exercise as long and often as he pleases. Okay, that's all for now. In my next video, I will be giving the presentation of some of the practical life exercises. So please subscribe and like my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.